Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Real Talk with Ronnie. My name is Ronald Lynn. Here on Real Talk, we only engage in real talk, real news in real time. My guest tonight is Mr. Nicholas Chamberas. He is a contributor for Newsmax, a political advisor to many candidates in New York. And he is with us tonight to talk about one of the earliest predictions in the 2022 cycle, in the fact that he predicted that perhaps this magical red wave that everyone said was going to come might not come. And as it turns out, he was right. So I'm not sure if it's something that he's happy about, but nevertheless, we are happy to have him on our show tonight to talk to us about his words of wisdom and what he sees for the future in politics for not only the state of New York and Jersey, but for the entire country.
Dr. Lynn, pleasure to be on with you. I love your show. I've seen many of your podcasts, and I have to say you make it look easy. I'm not going to try to do what you do. It won't work out as well for me. And I want to thank you for finally, we were able to get on the same page, and I'm really excited to be on your show. I can't remember the last time I wanted to look like a fool, or if I ever wanted to look like a fool, or just to look like I was wrong about something than I was about the 2022 midterms. I wanted to be wrong. This was a historic opportunity for the GOP. But it turns out my warnings were warranted. We really dropped the ball, and we're going to suffer the consequences in terms of what we're going to be able to accomplish going forward in 2023 and 2024, and they're going to have be a lot of ramifications. Whether Ronna McDaniel stays on or not, I think that's kind of missing the point. The disappointment of 2022 was about messaging. It also had to do with lack of GOTV. Republicans traditionally just drop the ball when it comes to get out the vote. I don't think they put nearly as much emphasis on it as they should. The Democrats have really, I think under Reince Priebus, the former GOP chair, we made a lot of huge strides with him on get out the vote. And then I think under Ms. McDaniel, there's been a pause. I don't think we've adapted to integrating social media messaging with actual boots on the ground, going door to door and getting the vote out. Having a digital strategy is absolutely necessary, but just because you have a social media strategy doesn't mean you can basically abandon the physical campaign of going door to door. That's a mistake.
Okay. Well, first of all, I want to say thank you for the kind words. And actually, I make it look, easy because it's not that hard. I think, if you have a camera and a microphone, I think most people can put up their own podcast or television show, right? But anyway, so let's talk about this article or this op-ed that you wrote for Newsmax, where you predicted that this red wave may not come, right? What were some of the factors and signals that made you predict this?
The polling really concerned me because look, the Democrats have really taken advantage of garbage junk polls to suppress the GOP vote, to suppress Republican enthusiasm. This has been a staple of theirs going back to the Obama years. But even polling firms with good reputations, objective polling firms were showing that a lot of these contests were just really close. I mean, you were looking at the generic congressional ballot, way too close for comfort. You were looking at all these Senate races where we should be running away. I mean, Georgia, we should have just run away. We lost, but we just should have run away with that contest in the Senate contest.